This is blurry. I'm live. It's blurry.
Just click on your face, click tap so it focuses on you.
Nah, it's blurred. It's got a fog over it.
Well, the camera needs clean. The front.
What's the matter?
Rocky's still got his anxiety.
It's blurry. I'm live. It's blurry. Okay, I've got it working. Hey Nina, how you going? It's blurred. It's got a fog over it. I was just talking to the hubby. Hi Chris, how you going? The hubby just was beside me getting some drinks there. Soda water, not alcohol. And I'm going to put the hearing aids in if I've got them, fingers crossed. Yeah, I've got the earbud things. I'm going to put these in so you can hear me better, I think. I was just talking to the hubby. Hi Chris, how you going? Turn this down. Just was beside me getting some drinks there. Soda water, not alcohol. So, yeah, I don't know where the sound was coming from then. I think it was coming from the... Let me just get in mine. Okay, so it is currently 11 o'clock here. I'm only going to be at the club. The hubby and I think we're leaving at 2 today. I'm assuming that the people will come in here for lunch and stuff around 12:30 and everything. So we've got about an hour and a half at the moment, guys. I just don't know why my camera is so foggy. It's got a brand new camera installed on this phone because the other one was broken. So it could be the little plastic thing I put on top. Oh, thank God, Chris, thank God. We did have a look, remember? We did a sort of a look at health and things not that long ago. And I can't remember what I said, but I do remember that I didn't see anything super bad or anything like that. Not that I would want to see that or tell anybody that I've seen that. But yeah, thank God. Thank God. I was praying for you that when you had all your things done that everything would be fine. So that's great. That's really good. All right, so everybody knows the drill. Until we get some payments happening, who have we got in the room at the moment? Nina, Chris. I've got myself watching on my other phone here. This is my old phone. So Nina, Chris, and myself. There's somebody else. There's somebody else in the background there as well, having a look at what's going on. So whoever you are, hello. So what I might do until we get some donations, hopefully, fingers crossed we get some donations. Haven't been doing too well when I get online the last 2 weeks, but I haven't been online. Last week I think I was online once, and I was only online for less than an hour because I had things I had to do and people came in the room. And the week before I think I got online twice, but the people that normally come online and they pay and everything, the people just weren't showing up. So I don't know, everybody must be busy or they've run out of money. And I think the last time I was online, I didn't even see James. And normally James is bang, he's online, you know, as soon as I'm online, I normally see James. But yeah, anyway. My hubby mentioned something the other day. He was having a conversation on the phone with somebody, and I think the other person must have mentioned something about people from the past or from work or whatever. And I heard my hubby, I was in the kitchen, and I heard him saying, nah, lifestyle's changed, people move on, things change, you know, it's not part of my world anymore. So I don't know what the question was. I'm just assuming it was something about people from the past or whatever. So yeah, and it's true, you know, people move on. So I'm just thinking with my channel, it grows, it changes. It's actually been going in reverse at the moment because I really just haven't had time for the channel. Haven't been recording anything. So I've got to pull my finger out and start putting some recordings up online. Somebody asked me the other day to have a look at what's going on with Trump. Is he going to go to jail? Is he going to get sick? Has he got problems? Is he going to die? Somebody said, is he going to die? And I thought, I'm not going to look at that, you know, like, I don't know why they thought he might die for some reason, that he had something wrong with him or something, I don't know. Oh, Chris, you've donated? All right, we'll get started with you. I'm assuming that you've probably put your question on here. I'll see if I can read the question, Chris, because sometimes I can't see it on the PayPal. Okay, Chris. General reading for September, thank you. Okay, let's see what we get for you. All right, because you've donated over, we'll do 15 minutes instead of 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So if you have anything you want to ask as well, you know, that might come up, Chris, make sure it is delayed, so I'll give you a couple of minutes or a minute or so. Yeah, somebody asked me to look at it and they said their belief is that either they'll be in prison or they're going to die anyway. And I just thought, oh, you know, this was a Trump hater. I'm not a hater or a lover of the whole Trump thing. It doesn't really bother me. I don't follow politics in Australia or any other country. Don't care about it. But whatever's going to happen, my little voice is not going to make any difference whatsoever. All right, here we go. Crystal, let's see if we got some good stuff coming. Hi, Shanti, you'll be back in 15 minutes. If you're wanting a paid reading, I'm not doing free readings, Shanti. I don't do them anymore. All the information is up on the screen. Okay, Chris. Oh, I didn't even start it. Here we go, Chris. I'm going to do your name first, Chris. We'll do your name twice. C-H-R-I-S-T-A-E. They're cooking something and it smells like fire here. Somebody must be having a barbecue outside and it's all coming in. I'm going to have to move with that sun coming across my face. It's all right. Crystal. Okay, the reading starts with somebody that may have done something wrong. I don't know if it's male or female. We do have a male sitting here, but something may have gone wrong with somebody's decisions, or they may have made a wrong move. It's like somebody's making up for past mistakes. Somebody's, like if it's a father figure and they haven't been there, they're trying to be there. If they didn't take the garbage out last week, they're going to start taking the garbage out. So I feel like somebody who was being very irresponsible with either their words or their behavior or whatever, this is where they're doing a turnaround. It's also something to do with, be careful about deception, Crystal, in September. It can be where somebody's telling you a story, but I think that looking at the rest of the cards, you're going to come out on top of whatever this thing is, and you're going to know. You're going to know and say, listen, I know what the truth is on this matter. There could be something going on around a parent or a parent figure during September in a positive way. It could start off with some kind of pain or suffering, or it can be mental anguish, or it can be physical pain of some kind. It could be you as well with your foot and operations and everything you've been doing. But then we go from a pain or a suffering or some kind of mental anguish or something going on. We go to turning things around, taking a long-term commitment and things going slow-paced, making firm decisions about what you want and a commitment to the journey. Plans of movement and change coming up in the way that you want them. So if you're thinking of taking on some kind of investment, maybe you're going to revisit the whole buying of a property, because this could be buying a property, what I'm seeing right here. So you might be revisiting that idea and seeing what's out there. We've got structure and happiness and learning something new and feeling contented. We've got you with somebody here in love. So there's some kind of love connection coming up in September. Not sure who it is, whether the king is depicting the person or whether it's a younger energy over here. The king would be an older energy, the jack would be the younger energy. But the jack could just stand for you having a very, very nice connection with somebody. Business-wise in September, Chris, it's looking really good. It's looking like plans that you're making within your job, signing contracts, new deals, hanging out with people, socializing as well throughout work. You know, not all work. There's some kind of social aspect to what I'm seeing here. We do have something sitting here on the background coming in. It's like you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that are all positive and strong and movement and changes, health-wise getting better, work-wise getting better, some kind of romantic thing, but there's also this structure in this romance. This can be where gossip, somebody gossiping about something, somebody having a little bit too much to drink, somebody being involved in something it's not for you, basically. And you're turning your back on whatever that is. So if somebody came to you and said, oh, Chris, blah, 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 it's like, yes, I understand, but I'm going to make my own decision of what I'm doing here. And you're making the right decision. This is really nice energy. So let's just see what the tarots have to say. I don't know what that noise was, but it's very loud. It sounds like some kind of metal thing outside. All right, Crystal. I'm glad the TV's turned down a lot more today. It's not blasting in here like it was. I must have finally turned it down. Maybe the people haven't seen me in here anymore and they thought, oh, we'll turn it down now. She's not in there. There's some haters. There's some haters everywhere you go. All right. Crystal. All right, I must have these. Yeah, I've got them all upside down. All right, so with your tarots, your first row, we have the 5 of Cups. So 5 of Cups to me is usually about a reunion of some kind, a get-together, a talk, some kind of understanding and coming to an agreement. You've considered looking at other properties and there's one you really like. Yeah, I can see that. You might actually be buying it. I'm not seeing the buying as yet, but when we do your name again, if we see that 10 of Pentacles and another 10 and another ace or something like that, that would be buying the property. But I'm seeing you're looking, you're observing. Yeah, but I think the 5 of Cups is telling me there may be a romantic get-together, a talk or something like that. It is a little bit confusing as to where the person's energy is coming from or where you're feeling, what you're feeling with this connection. I just got to get the next rows out. All right. Yeah, so you get a bit confused about which way you want to go. So if we look at this as a romantic connection, we've got a very strong energy wanting to say, this is how things should go. I want to go on a journey with you. If this is about work, it could be returning to something from your past. If this is about health, it could be something that's confusing, that you've been trying to work out the new way to think about things, and then your strength comes back with the Emperor here. I also see that there is some battle ahead. Now, this could just simply be a battle of words between two people. It could be you confused about, should I do this, should I do that? Should I buy this house, let this house go? Should I talk to this person, should I believe this person? Now, we do have a red 5 and a black 5 sitting side by side. To me, that's deception, but it's also about truth. So, yeah. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, so you will be making some firm decisions during September time, some kind of commitment to a journey. It could be a health-related journey, it could be a love-related journey, because we got love cards sitting here as well. It could even be about your business. Something will definitely be coming to an end. Now, I don't like to throw it out there about when the Death card comes out, but if we do have somebody in the family and everything that's tinkering towards the end here, it may get a bit scary, a bit tough. but also I feel that this is something to do with you and casting off the old and starting afresh. Now, if you're starting afresh with someone from the past, it could be that way as well. James, hello, welcome back. Sorry I haven't been online. I haven't been messaging anyone to say send me money if you want a reading. I've just been busy with other things and just not really doing anything. You've got a journey delayed here, Crystal, coming up in September. So if you're planning on it, and I think it's a journey for pleasure because you've got it followed by Lovers and Two of Cups. So it did come out in reverse. So I think you might be debating about whether you want to go or you don't want to go. Let's say that you have an interlude with Shannon, for instance, that you catch up with each other, you have a talk. That talk might lead to an invitation to something more or to do something more. You'll be sort of, because it's upside down, you might decide whether you want to go or you don't want to go at this time. But I'm feeling like you've got some really beautiful energy, whether it's Shannon or somebody else. There's some kind of connection going on in September. Because the cards are towards the end, I'm thinking that it's towards the end of September that this would happen, because it looks more to do with health, family, or money matters in the beginning of September, and then it looks like this love romantic thing's going on. I don't know if you're going to a wedding in September or an invitation's going to come through for a wedding in September. Bottom of the deck with the first section of the reading, we still got 5 minutes to go. Bottom of the deck, you've got some kind of payout or some kind of construction thing with your money. So this could be using money you've been saving to buy a house. It could be some kind of inheritance that you're going to be getting in the near future. It also could be something to do with your job and cashing in. We've got you being very, very happy with something, very grounded with a choice coming up. You do have two ways that you could be going with something in September. If it's to do with the Ace of Cups, you're looking at your two options of where you want to go romantically, physically, with whoever. If it's about work, you're deciding stay in the job, get a new job, move, whatever. If it's to do with financial situation, there's a debate about where you're going. I think that if it's to do with that house, there may be a choice between two, and you're really sort of tinkering on which way to go with it. All right, so let's look at your name again, see what we get. Okay, why did I make the face? First three cards out was this, followed by one red 6, then this, followed by a red 4, and then this. So this time we've got the reverse going on in September, but I do feel that all of this is to do with stresses around changes with work, people leaving work, new people coming into work, new job description. It could be about paperwork, it could be about the house. Now, it could mean it's not you, it could mean somebody that's not well within the family. This would show a parent figure with the double 6s. It could mean that things start to get a bit sticky, get a bit hard, forced changes going on. I'm hearing the word about facing the reality of the impending what's coming. This would be a short little brief reprieve where everything seems to be going well again, things to be on target. Now, when I see 6s and we're talking about someone's health and well-being, and especially when we've got a black 8 sitting here, Chris, you know, like you go to the doctor and you've not been feeling well. And then the doctor says, okay, we're going to run some tests. They run some tests. They find out that you've been eating too much stuff, a high fatty diet, or you haven't been getting exercise and your lungs are not working because of it, or you're getting liver problems or whatever. So you go to the doctor. You haven't been feeling well. The doctor tells you this is what you need to do now. This is where you're following what the doctor says. This is where you're going, I don't want to follow what the doctor says. So I feel whoever this is, Chris, they don't want to do any more. They don't want to participate. They don't want to take whatever they're supposed to take. If they want to drink, they're going to drink. If they want to smoke, they're going to smoke. That sort of energy, that's what I'm feeling here. And it's frustrating for other people, but there's also a love and compassion and an understanding going on from family members, especially female family members, especially you. So I feel like you're going to be, in September, you're going to be needed for some kind of support with somebody that may be unwell. Now, this could be physically unwell, but it also could be about their mental stability, or, you know, like depression, sadness, or whatever. I just feel like you're a rock here. You're the rock, you're the support with what's going on here. And the same goes with work. Any kind of kerfuffle that goes on with work, it's like you come in and sort it out and say, this is not going to happen here anymore. This needs to happen over here. This person needs to be gone. But there's some serious choices going on, and there's 2 black 7s sitting here, which is somebody's going on their own journey, no matter what you do. So I'm not sure if this is about health and well-being or whether it's something more. And I forgot to remove these cards to do some more. These were all the ones we read, weren't they? All right, so they're out of the deck. Let's have another look at the tarots to see more about September. Show me more for Chris in September. So it looks like some really nice stuff and a nice connection going on in September. It looks like possibility, looking outside the square, looking at houses, all of that going very well, but it does look like there's something tough going on in September, and it's changed because the other person changed it. The other person wanted to change it. It could be to do with work as well, but I'm feeling like it's something more personal and family, you know, orientated. Show me what's going on. What's Chris doing in September? How's things going for her? Okay, 9 of Cups, the journey, and Queen of Swords. You were coming out in reverse. I'm taking you as the Queen of Swords, even though that's an air sign. Empress in the middle. You've actually got a sequence here to do with a pregnancy, fertility, and baby. Very happy times here. Okay, this is a bit better than what I've seen before, and this is a bit negative again. All right, the buzzer's going, so we've done our 15. We'll do 2 yes and no's with the Lenormand deck, not the other one. Okay, starting the reading, we have 9 of Cups, King of Swords, and the Moon at the bottom. So I feel like a love, romantic thing. It's there, it's strong, but it's a little bit confusing, a little bit of unknown going on in September. Does this person want to be in my world? Do I want to be in their world? So there's a little bit of confusion around the love-related matter. This could mean a pregnancy. I'm not seeing the rest of it, but I do have the Empress sitting in the middle. So I'm wondering about fertility and pregnancy here. I'm missing the 3s, so the 3s aren't coming out in the reading, so it might be talking about babies, or it might be somebody else that's pregnant. Yeah, so I'm seeing wishes coming true in regards to some other human being. Now, I don't know if it's a romantic things going well and wishes coming true, or whether it's something to do with a family member and you're relieved and wishes coming true, but there is a secret nature with that moon sitting there. There is something that's unknown and hidden. You're going to be going on a journey and feeling like king ding. You've got the Empress sitting here, so somebody's making you feel fantastic, or you're making yourself feel fantastic, but this is going on a journey. You may be dealing with a Cancer star sign here and a Pisces, so it looks like you're going to be dealing with water energy and air energy in September. And September, at the end of September, is Libra, which is air sign. Money, this could be about money and responsibilities, or somebody giving a bit of the time, or you not having enough time to give everybody your full attention, okay? I feel like you did come out in a bit of a stress or a pissed off kind of energy, because she was upside down, but she still is somebody that's a go-getter. She's deciding what she wants. You got some kind of legal matter possibly coming up. This could be signing documents for a house. It could be at work as well. It also could just mean Libra. And I did mention Libra before, so I'm wondering whether this female is a Libra that's coming into the picture. I'm feeling like this is... I seen something on the weekend when I was looking at some cards, and I seen something with justice where you want to do something, or somebody wants to do something, you know that you shouldn't or you can't or whatever, but you're going to do it anyway. You're going to do it anyway. There's also this need to go to something that makes you happier or makes you more settled, and now this could be about the house, letting go of where you are and going to something that's going to make you very happy. It could be about an emotional matter where you need to detach at this time. But Eight of Hearts, which is Eight of Cups, Eight of Hearts to me is about a celebration and birthday parties or anniversaries or celebrating life and that sort of stuff. Bottom of the deck, unfortunately, we had Eight of Swords in reverse. So I feel that the Eight of Swords, when it's upright, is stress and something, mental turmoil and really, really stressing about something. When it's in reverse, I feel like it's a little bit of a headache and then you sort it out. It's like nothing to really get too worried about. We do have Devil energy here, and remind me, people, is Devil energy Sagittarius or I know that Death is Scorpio. I'm pretty sure this is Sagittarius, but someone recently told me it was Capricorn. I need to write them down. Chris or Mama B, can you remind me in WhatsApp, write down what card is what star sign? And I was told by Joanna actually that it's Capricorn. Okay, it's Capricorn. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn energy here. There may be something very, very tempting, or somebody may be very tempted. Hopefully it's a nice temptation, not a negative one. We've got this leaving out kind of thing here. So I don't know if you're going to feel left out of the loop on something to do with work or money, or whether it's an emotional cutting someone loose or leaving something out. So you got two cards on the end, one at the bottom and one on the end of the reading, about kind of letting something go, walking away from an event or a person or something. Okay, let's do yes and no's. Just think about two yes and no's. Yeah, Emperor is Aries. Yeah, I always get stuck with the Devil one for some reason. So what is Sagittarius? Which card is Sagittarius? Can somebody tell me what Sagittarius? Because the person that I know that is Sagittarius said she always remembers that she's Sagittarius because it has the horns on it. And I thought that was the Devil. So can somebody tell me what Sagittarius is, please? Okay, here we go. Temperance. Well, I'll have to tell my friend that is Sagittarius that she is not the Devil. Her card is not the Devil. That's where I got confused. Last year, or the beginning of this year, I did a reading for this particular person, and when I pulled that out, she said, that's my star sign. And I went, really? I said, I thought it was Capricorn. And she went, no, that is Sagittarius because it's got the horns, like the goat. So, I don't know. All right. Unless she was talking about, what do you call it? Chinese. I don't know if Chinese has a goat. I know they've got a ram. They've got a ram or a bull. They've got a bull with the horns. So she might have been talking about the bull in Chinese stuff. I don't know. But I would assume that the ram or the bull would be in line with Taurus. All right. Here we go, Crystal. 2 questions, yes or no. I'll try and get you a yes or no answer, and just some final messages for your reading, and thank you so much today. We've got a yes, maybe, and a yes, so I'm going to give you a yes on your first question. Second question, we've got a maybe, a yes, and a maybe. So it's a maybe yes on your second question. First question, last messages for you are somebody being very desirable or desiring you and wanting to take you somewhere and do something with you. You're finding out where your compass is, which way you want to go in life, and you've got the Sun. You've got my favorite card here. this would all be about healing and things growing and getting stronger and beautiful energy. Can be Leo energy. Down the bottom, your last messages where we got a maybe yes. We got the two-faced card. Now this can be where somebody's playing you, they're telling you one thing but they're believing in another thing. It can be where you need to do this yourself, not reveal all your truths at this point. Some kind of wish coming true in September for you. And also a little bit of confusion going on around something. Now it's not really telling me what. We do have a 4 and a 3 over here. So the 4 and a 3 is a 7, so it could be about some sort of change coming up. 4 and 3 also to me represents female and family and friendships. So, and it can be fertility and baby girls. Anyway, that's what we got for you. Up next we had James, I believe. Let me just go check on my other phone on the PayPal. All right, what do we got here? James with Double Mini. James, can we have your questions, please? And Bethel, hello, welcome, Bethel. Oh, you're here. Bethel, we're going good for timing at the moment. It's only 20 past 11. I got on as early as I could when I got here and got set up and answered some messages and things from Rhonda. But yeah, Bethel, so we should get to your reading no problem. There's nobody in the club at all at the moment. Absolutely not a soul is anywhere in the club apart from 2 workers over there and the guys that are in the snooker room. There's nobody in here. So we're going well. Oh, thank you. You missed me. Yeah, I should have messaged you guys, I should have at least maybe turned it on and said, hey guys, just letting you know I'm still alive. I had to make a 21st birthday cake last week. I think I sent you pictures. Chris, did I send you pictures of the last cake that I made? I was really stressed about this cake. I'm a perfectionist when I make the cakes. And I was given one picture to copy to make this cake. And it was stressing the shit out of me because, number one, the cake I'd made, the size I'd made, which was more than enough cake, it actually needed to be 1 layer higher. And I didn't have the cake to be able to put 1 layer higher to accomplish the tall cake. So it was a short, stubby cake. So that was problem number 1. Problem number 2, which was the massive problem, was the buttercream. The temperature of the buttercream, oh my God. I made it the day before, put it in the fridge, and anybody that works with buttercream would go, oh my God, because it was in metal bowls and the house was cold. I had it sitting on the bench for 3 hours and it still was not soft. It was like whack, whack, whack with a knife. I eventually got there, got it all done, but when I got it to the table at the party and the lights were on it, it was sparkling everywhere, I was a bit more relieved. And then my niece's girlfriends, they all said, oh my God, that cake's amazing. And I was just like, phew. So this week, I've got an 18th birthday cake, which I'll be putting together probably on Thursday afternoon and night. Yeah, for Friday. So wow. Anyway, let's get on with the readings. So yeah, I was doing that cake and I was just sort of taking time out from being online. I came online once last week, but it was only brief. I did do 3 or 4 private readings last week. I did one yesterday at home and I've got one tomorrow, I think, again. Yeah, I just needed to stop for a little bit with things. There was something bothering me a little bit. What was Mary asking? Let me have a look. Mary, really, Chris? Damn, how you know all of this? Are you a psychic? And can you tell me why men are so desperate chasing women? It's annoying when they do that to me. I must have missed something in that previous conversation. I don't know what that response is for. Anyway, Mary, if you're here, welcome. Okay, so we're looking at James's question. Have I got James's question there? Okay, James, where are things going between Patty and you? James, what are you doing? What are you doing? I thought you would be having a wonderful weekend with Patty last weekend. Anyway, let's see what we get. And get your second question up there ready, James, so Mama B can... Mama B, for everybody that doesn't know, Nina is Mama B. She's changed her name. Nina B is Mama B. So I have to stop calling you Mama B. Nina. Before, when you were using Mama B, I kept calling you Nina. And now that you're using Nina, I'm calling you Mama B. Craziness. All right. And James, I just looked at my watch to see, and it was on 444. So I owe you 15 seconds, but 444. That's good. That's good energy. Show me James and Patty. Where's things going here? I've got the opposite question for Mary, if she's still watching. When she said about why do men chase women and all of this sort of thing. Why do women not give up and chase men that are not available or something? I know a few of them, one in particular. Why don't they get the message and go, bang, that's it, finish now. All right, where are we at, James, with you and Patty? Okay, James, it starts off the reading very nice. Making plans for the future, plans to go somewhere, plans to travel somewhere. At the bottom of these three cards, we have another red 7. So we got the 2 red 7s. Woohoo! Yay! In the middle of it, James, we have this. So let's get some tarots on top of this. I'm going to do 3 tarots and 1 from the bottom. You and Patty. It's like making plans and then making nothing. Then making plans, but you got this dark energy there. So it's like, it's really all about the timing. You've got to get back to what you did in July. And I'm not telling you go out and buy, you know, more flowers, or maybe that's what you need to do. You know where you want to go. You know what you want. But I just don't feel that it's connecting with her in the right way at this time. The next thing we're seeing is this single energy, or this sharp energy, where you make a plan with her and sometimes it works out, and other times she's, I'm busy at the moment, I'll call you back or whatever. So there's kind of a cold energy there. And then this sort of feeling a bit, not shitted off, but disappointed, or why is this not working, sort of thing. So you've got half cards that are good, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 that are on the negative side. You've got this going silence kind of thing, where either you're sitting at home going, I'm going to wait for her to contact me. I've tried contacting her. She said she'd get back to me. She didn't get back to me. So I'm just going to wait till she gets back to me. And I feel that that's going on both sides. Oh, that's right. James called me. It's too late now. It's too late to call him back because it's been 3 days or whatever. So the silence card is there. So this is 2 people planning something. This is maybe spending some money and doing things and going places, but then this is telling me not talking, going silent. Then this is telling me making a firm plan about what you do, and oh, you've got a nice surprise here. This is not a negative card. I thought this was a black card sitting down the bottom. You've actually got another nice surprise card here. So this is telling me where's things going. There's going to be more of this need to surprise Patty with things. Turn up on the doorstep, send her favourite ice cream to her doorstep. I think Chris told me something about favourite ice cream or something like that. I didn't even know you could do that, deliver ice cream to somebody's door. Underneath we have the talking card. So on the top, we've got the not communicating. On the bottom, we've got communicating and making plans, wanting to go somewhere. But then we've got this third party. So I don't know if she's still got someone attached to her that's confusing, or whether she's just going through something that she not interested at the moment. Let's see what the tarots have to say. It's not over, but it's not starting. So it's a very weird kind of energy I get off the two of you all the time. I mean, we used to get some really, really nice stuff leading up to her birthday, and then you had that nice little interlude with her birthday, and then now it's sort of gone back in reverse again. So let's see. 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom. I feel that the battle card is all about your own mind, James, that you've got this ongoing battle in your head. Patty, 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 Patty. What I'm going to do. You're ready. You want to be her King of Cups. You're ready to be there. She may not be. She's thinking about it. She's sick of being in hermit mode. She's sick of shutting things out. She's ready to come out, but when? We do have the World card now. Everybody say, oh, that means it's over. That's the end. To me, no. I think it's like exploring something with new set of eyes, new way to go. We do have this leaving out kind of card. She may be having financial problems at the moment, James. Who knows? We've also got this Magician in reverse. So don't go down the line of manipulation. You know, I wouldn't try to manipulate the circumstances. You know, she may feel that kind of thing sometimes coming from you, where you're trying to force something. Not too sure. Anyway, let's do a quick yes and no and get messages from the bottom as well. So top of the deck is one yes or no. Hopefully we get a yes or a no. And at the bottom is just some messages. We've got the secrets and the hidden stuff going on. Now it came out upside down, James, so it could be stuff's going to be revealed soon. Show me James's question and also what else you need to know about him and Patty. Yes or no? We have a no, we have a yes, I bet we've got maybe. And we got a maybe. This is watching and learning and observing. This is your wishes finally coming true. This is the mountain you got to face to get there. Do you get a yes or a no? Because wishes coming true and then observing and waiting, I'm going to give it a yes in time, whatever your question was. Bottom of the deck, last messages, and then we'll get on to your second question. Have we got the second question there, Nina? Thank you, Divine, for your little mini donation for your yes and no today. We'll get on to that soon. We've got Bethel after the second question from James. James, your second question is a yes, and a maybe. So your messages, just more messages. Actually, this is not your second question, sorry. So this is not a yes or a no. This is just messages about you and Patty. We have this, the flower, the bouquet. So that worked really well. When you called her and nobody had called her and whatever, and you gave her the bouquet, the flowers, what happened? Everything felt beautiful. You know, even the love word was mentioned. So you're being told to look at new opportunities, new options. What else can you do? What else can happen? And you're being told about the loyalty here. So if she does have somebody attached to her, she may be trying to be loyal to that person at the moment because it hasn't completely finished or something like that. I wasn't seeing another party though. I wasn't seeing a third party or anything like that. So that's what's confusing about it. What does Patty currently feel and what's her intentions towards you? Yeah, because we know what you want. But when I look at what's going to happen between the two of you, sometimes it looks good and sometimes it looks like it's a stress. Sometimes it looks like you're getting a door slammed in your face, and other times it looks like, come in, I'm so glad you're here. So let's see what we get. And Bethel, can we please get ready with your question? I know it's on PayPal. I don't know if I can read the whole question though. Okay, James, here we go. Or are we doing two questions for you, Bethel? I think you paid for one detailed read. Okay, James wants to know, show me Patty's feelings, thoughts and intentions when she thinks about James. What does she want? How does she feel about this whole situation? 3, 3, 3 rows and 3 from the bottom. You know how I said there's no third party came out in the connection between you and her? Now the third party is coming out. Does she think that you got somebody else? Is there any reason for her to think that you're talking to somebody else or you're going out with somebody else? Because we got it, irresponsibility, some sort of secret, and there's somebody else involved. It is just a friendship and everything when I see a 3 like just sitting like that. But this would tell me that she feels some kind of jealousy or something. So when she thinks about you, she thinks of you as a friend, but she feels that you got some ulterior motive, that there's some kind of secret going on. But there could be a jealousy thing there. She may feel that you're jealous of what she does, or she may be jealous of what you're doing. But she may, initially, she just thinks of you as a friend because of this. It's like where somebody's done the wrong thing or something. It's not super bad, but there is something there and it's related to the past and responsibility, or who took responsibility, who did what, who said what. In the middle, we've got, she sometimes thinks that things just don't work, because this is in reverse. This is sort of saying where somebody just doesn't want to think about things, but then she thinks about happiness and going out and long-term commitment with you and things working with you. So she thinks about you being, maybe she sits there and thinks about that you would be good with somebody, that you would make a good husband, a good father, all of this sort of thing. Because she's got cards that can represent, she knows that you want kids, but she's sitting here with the black at the moment that she thinks about kids, but she doesn't want kids right now. She's showing up as she knows that you love her, and she feels love for you with the Queen of Hearts here. But again, with this fear and worry about who else are you talking to? What have you been doing all week or for the last month since her birthday? What have you been doing? Who have you been going out with? You're a man, you're good looking, you know, you must be doing something. She feels things have to change for you two to be coming together. Bottom of the deck, sometimes her crowd or your crowd doesn't mix. She feels a soulmate connection, but she won't admit it. So we've got Queen and Jack of Hearts together coming out in how she feels about you. So she feels you do connect on a soul level, and she also knows that you're attracted to her. So how does she feel? What's she thinking about you in general? Soulmate, friendship, sexual desire. We got the flirty card as well. She knows that you would be long-term, strong commitment. This could be all about what you have too, like your family unit, how you're connected to your brothers, to your father, your mother. This could be about like being in business with each other. She might think of you in business terms sometimes as well. There's fears and worries that she has when she thinks about you, James. All right, so let's see what the tarots have to say about her feelings towards you. So it's a 50-50 street, but I do like that Jack of Hearts, the soulmate connection, snuck in there. I'm really glad that snuck in there. I would have liked the 10 of Hearts or the 2 of Hearts to have come out, or even the 2 of Diamonds or 10 of Diamonds. Oh, 10 of Diamonds did come out. Anyway, here we go. Patty's feelings and intentions towards James as the months, weeks go on. What's Patty feel when she thinks about James? What's she want? Top and bottom, here we go. Good luck, James. First card out, heartbreak. Not sure which way to go. Double 3s again. And then stress and worries and fear. 3 cards that mean somebody that thinks there's a friendship. This is friendship, working together, choosing things together. It also can mean that she's worried about somebody else in the background. And And then we had that Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords was in reverse. Bottom of the deck, what's she think and feel about you? That it's a work in progress, working together. It's something she's trying to make happen. And she wants to learn, and that underneath was the Nine of Cups. So she's got something she's dealing with, James. I'm wondering whether this is all indicating that she's not over whatever she's been doing for the last 2 years. So whoever she's been involved with, whatever she's been doing, I think that she's trying to mend from where she's been, and you're just, at the moment, she feels that you're some friend. But I do feel that soulmate connection, and the fact that the love word was mentioned in a past conversation, recent past, I do feel it's more than that. Anyway, let's see, yes and no for James, and final words from the bottom. Think about a question, James. She may still be dealing with whoever that character was, you know, even though they disconnected on their Instagram or Facebook or whatever they did, it might not have been over, you know what I mean? Like, that person might still be coming into the picture, but it looks like she's not interested in that person or anything. It just looks like she's trying to get past something. All right, yes or no for James's question, and final messages. We got maybe, and yes. So it's a maybe, yes, James. You've got bridges you've got to cross. You're stuck here waiting to have Patty off there in the sunset. You need to investigate and watch. This is the tower, but it's not the tower of disaster. It's the tower where you get at a vantage point and you watch and listen and learn and see what's going on. Eventually you got a wish coming true, James. So if your wish and heart's desire is Patty, it's there. Bottom of the deck, last messages, growth and understanding, and keeping yourself grounded on all of this, not going in flights of fantasy about things. Happiness and contentment at home in time. And funny enough, the flowers, the bouquets there at the bottom again. So anyway, that's what we get for you, James. Thank you for your donation. Sorry it wasn't really, I was hoping for something really fantastic there. I just feel that you're going to have to take the moments when they come up and go with it. You know, if she says, yeah, I'd love to go this weekend, I've been wanting to go to that, say, great, I'll get the tickets, I'll pick you up, or do you want to meet me there? You know, so you've got to, when the opportunity strikes, don't just wait for a birthday or Valentine's Day. Do it now. We're not, what is it? Today is a gift, and we're not promised tomorrow, something like that. Yeah, something about the past is gone, the present is a gift, and tomorrow is not promised. Yeah, the future's not promised. So think about that. All right, Bethel. Bethel, if it's okay with you, I'm just going to do that quick question for Divine Goddess. Divine, you paid just like the $2 thing, didn't you? Yeah, you've done that. I don't even think it's $2. Sorry, Divine, but, you know, I'll just do a quick how's things going with your thing, but it won't be a detailed reading or anything like that, okay? So we'll just work with 3 tarots from the top and bottom, and we'll do 3 Lenormand deck, okay? And think about a yes and no. Okay, anything coming on the job front? Show me the job front, top and bottom, and we'll do your yes or no through the Lenormand, okay? So think about a yes or no question as well. Just show me for Sashi. Show me what's happening with the job front for Sashi. 10 of Pentacles just flicked, 7 of Pentacles flicked, opportunity just flicked. Okay, so it looks like opportunity and money making is flicking, so that they're in the wings. What have we got? The new boss, the ending of the old, the starting of the new, and you will be deciding between 2 things. So you're a little bit confused of which way to go, because you've got the Emperor, which I feel is the job, the opportunity, the rules, the regulations. It could also represent a government style job, something official. Okay, the death card would be casting off the old ways, starting something fresh and new. And also we've got this Two of Swords energy here where I feel you're going to be a little bit confused which way you need to go, or it could be that you go into a job where you haven't done that kind of work before, so you're a little bit confused in the beginning. Bottom of the deck, we've got that Three of Wands where you will be choosing your direction very soon. Money might not be as great as it needs to be, but then we got Ten of Cups where you're celebrating and you're happy again. You could be going to a wedding or some kind of family celebration coming up as well. That's a big blessing when we see Ten of Cups. I like Ten of Cups. Nice energy. It could also indicate that you might be getting work through a family member. Might be extended family or something like that. So contact family, see what's going down, anybody that works in certain things, and it might be not the work you're used to. All right, think about your yes and no, Sashi, and then we're on to Bethel. What time is it? It's 11:45, so I've got about half an hour at the moment, guys. So we'll keep the lines open for donations. Hopefully we might get Rocky, Nina, Jita, who else? Maurice, haven't seen him for ages. I have not seen Stephen Harbour for months and months. He used to come on quite regularly. I haven't seen him for ages. Haven't seen Starseed for a while as well. Anyway, let's just do this for Sashi. Sashi, what else does she need to know? Yes or no from the top. 3 messages about her job at the bottom. Okay, yes or no, we got yes, best card in the deck. I don't really need to go any further, but you got the Sun about growth and happiness. You will have 2 opportunities, 2 doorways to choose from, and you got the key to success. 3 really good cards here in relation to a question about work or whatever it is you want to do. This is beautiful energy. You will be successful with whatever this is. Bottom of the deck, last messages on the job, applying, getting the information you want, learning from the past, and new beginnings here. Do you notice something with the 3 cards that were at the bottom? Storks, birds, owls, which are birds, and the messenger, which is birds. I don't know, but there's something in that to do with birds. So when you're out and about, if you see an eagle flying or you see some birds that's suddenly doing something, maybe there's something to do with that. I believe that you're being given a sign there with the birds. That was really strange. I haven't seen those 3 cards come out together like that before. All right, now we're on to Bethel. Let me just check PayPal. Okay. We got, and yes, City Babe, Chuang. I know that that's your husband. Okay, so we're doing Bethel's reading, which is a detailed reading on, I don't think I can read it all, Bethel. Detailed reading, what is coming towards me with the past, with the Aries, and any general messages. Okay, I can read it. So we're doing Bethel's detailed reading, and then we're doing City Babe. City Babe with a detailed reading. So City Babe, you want to know your husband's general reading about his career, and you're just saying that that's your husband. Yeah, I know that that's your husband. Same name as my husband. I wonder if you'll be married in 40 years' time like me and my hubby. Actually, the other day was the anniversary of the date that I met my husband 40 years ago. 40 years ago. Oh my God, so old. All right. Detailed reading. Bethel wants to know. Gosh, this thing's shut. Doesn't say open long. I'll just restart that. Yeah, anything with the past Aries. Okay. Okay, so any messages coming towards Bethel and any connection to do with the Aries. Okay. We have some people that have come in here. I'll keep going. Actually, actually what I might do, because they might be the first of many to come in here, Bethel, if it's okay with you, I'm going to pack this all up and I'll go straight away into the room next door to me. There's nobody in there. I can't go live, guys, because of the music that's playing in there, but I'll go in there and I'll do your reading, Bethel, through Messenger. But first I'm going to do, yeah, they're putting stuff down. They've put stuff down and other people are coming in. So I'm going to move and I'm going to do this in private, guys. So let's shut the room down. I thought I was going to be lucky and have at least another half hour or 40 minutes in this room. But yeah, I can't be reading with people right there because they're talking and they've got more people that are going to come in. Then the workers are going to come in. So guys, thanks for joining us today. And thank you for all your help, guys. Nina, we'll get to your question on WhatsApp. So yeah, Bethel, if it's okay with you, I'll do City Babe first through WhatsApp. And City Babe, what I can do for you is I can record it on YouTube, so it'll look like this, and I'll do your reading that way, and I'll send you a link. That way you can watch it, and plus you can keep it, so you can still see the reading. Bethel, I could do the same for you, or we can catch up through Messenger. So just flick me a message on Messenger, Bethel, which way you want to do things. And City Babe, I'll do a recording in the next room, okay? That way I've got my privacy back, so I'll go in there. Sorry to anybody else. Cole, were you wanting a reading? Because what I can offer is if you do a donation for a $7 US or $12 US reading, all you got to do is flick me an email. The email information is on the screen, and it's in the description as well. Yeah, I know you sent the PayPal, City Babe. I'm explaining what I'm going to do. You're probably delayed with what you're hearing, what I'm saying. Yeah, so they keep coming in and out, and they're waiting for other people to arrive. Looks like there's going to be... They're waiting for their food to be cooked at the moment, so they're just going and getting drinks. Yeah, it looks like they're settled in. Oh, okay, Chris. That's not necessary unless you really, really want to do that, but thank you. That'd be nice. All right, so Bethel, message me in Messenger, and City Babe, I can ring you up. I'll do it live for you on WhatsApp, okay? But if there's anybody else in the room, just before I sign out, if there's anybody watching right now and you want to make a PayPal donation and you want a reading, I can connect with you by, all you got to do is send me an email and I will record your reading and it will look exactly like this, and I'll answer your questions. You'll think about your yes or no questions anyway, and then I will send back the link to you. Only you can see that link, or anybody you choose to share it with. Okay, so it's just for you. So I'll be doing that for you. City Babe, I will call you on WhatsApp and do live with each other, okay? I've just got to go in there and plug in my battery to the phone so that I've got plenty of battery power to do these readings, okay? Sorry guys if there was anybody waiting. Can't be helped. I'm in a public place, so it is what it is. And I had to have a short day today anyway. I was planning for around 12 o'clock, 12:30 at the latest. So yeah, there's more people coming in here, so I've got to get going. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the help, and I'll catch everybody hopefully tomorrow. I should be back tomorrow. I'm going to be here. The hubby said we're going to come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, I don't think we're coming at all. Friday we've got other plans of what we're doing. We might be going out on the golf course, something different. Not really keen to do that, but yeah. Anyway, I'll catch everybody tomorrow. So same time, same channel. See you tomorrow. Bye.